two of college football's heavyweights, the Scarlet and Cream of Nebraska. The Cornhuskers back in the postseason after an absence last year. Back where they belong. And the maize and blue of the Michigan Wolverines, they return to the postseason for the 31st consecutive year. It's the 13th MasterCard Alamo Bowl, 2 7-4 teams, Michigan and Nebraska. Opening pickup was 4. This is 2nd and 6. Taylor to the air. Slant caught. Show one thing, then come back in the gun. 3 receivers. Ross comes into the pattern as well. Taylor takes off into the vacated space. Zach Taylor, first down, run out of bounds.
Against the maize and blue.
Change on the offensive front guard. Greg Austin checks into the game. He pulls to lead Ross through the hole into the secondary. Gain of 10.
Because of the size advantage of the Nebraska offensive line. But that time the clock caught up to him.
Michigan brings 7. On 3rd and 8. Taylor throws. He's hit as he threw. Incomplete. Nebraska desperately wants a flag. None forthcoming. Sam Cook, the punter, is very good at pinning the opposition inside the 20. Not only is there a minute 3 left in that game, Boise State is 1st and goal at the BC 4. Low snap. Bobbled by Cook. In trouble. Gets away. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. So Michigan will get great field position on the mistake on the snap. The snap was low. Didn't look awful. Cook unable to come up with it.
Mike, if you're Nebraska, these are the things, obviously, that can't happen. They cannot afford anything to go against them when it comes to field position and when it comes to the turnovers tonight, making it appear as if he had recovered for a fumble.
That's why you need real specificity on the call on the field. Did you say he was down, or did you say they recovered? Nate Swift makes the catch, gets the first down.
Power in Michigan to take the next step forward and to help with recruiting and help with the process of building this program under Bill Callahan.
2nd and 6. Michigan should be called for an offside. But a big hit up the middle. Terrence Nunn. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Make the tackle. When he missed that tackle, Nunn was to the races.
Jake West kick is off to Steve Preston. Fabulous kick returner. Preston pops the outside. He's got a ton of room. Steve Preston gets past the kicker. They have an angle on him. Preston takes it down the sideline, out of bounds at the 29. Stevie Wonder, the fabulous kick returner, and Nebraska should have been flagged 15 more there. A 70-yard response to the Nebraska touchdown.
It's dominating the Michigan offensive line.
13, that linebacker, Corey McEwen, has done a great job on these first 5 snaps. 1 yard for the Wolverines. 3rd and a dozen. Henny, nothing open. He takes off, running for the first down. That's something that Chad Henne Andrews will tell us about Hart's injury story momentarily. 2nd and 5 from the 13. And on play action, Henne is hit as he throws, but finds Tyler Ecker, who takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. The last 4 plays, Nebraska did that as much as anyone nationally in 2005. 2nd and 12. Henne's throw to Mario Manningham, who had the
basketball shoes on. It's a flat shoe, almost looks like a low top basketball shoe, and only player out on the field for Michigan wearing those shoes.
Here is Henne, 3rd down, throwing for Jason Avant in the end zone. He was interfered with, and the flag comes down. Zach Bowman, the corner, hit Avant as he was trying to come back for the ball, and that's actually a smart play, because if he didn't do it, it would have been 6.
Well, Bowman got beat, and his only way to come back, tough to see from that angle, but his only way to get back into the play was to crank up enough momentum to actually get into the way of Jason Avant. And I'll tell you, Mike, that is a call that could go either way, but when you turn your back and you're in a full sprint to catch up to the receiver, the action of your body.
They can get a first down at the 3. The senior receiver, Avant, 74 catches this year. He was the motion man. Henne throws, almost intercepted, threw it high. 19 of 25 on the season. Backup quarterback, Matt Gutierrez holds. The kick is off the upright and no good. 20, so the turnover cost Zach Taylor nothing. He throws. that is intercepted again by Leon Hall again.
Be in sync and be on the same page. And timing. How often do you hear that? The timing between the quarterback and the receiver. A great jam there. That was the important thing. And the thing that allowed Hall to make the pick, his second of the game, is he jammed on right at the end of the drive.
Michigan gets it to start in Nebraska territory. Only 7 to show for it. Here is Hart. Bouncing to the outside. Mike Hart. First down run. 2nd and 8. Hart the lone back. 3 receivers for Henny, who throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Mike Massey for the 2nd time this year.
They allowed 33 sacks this year. That's 1 every 12 pass attempts. And that's what's gotten Taylor into trouble this year, as he's a lot of times hasn't had time. Here comes Michigan again.
They back out this time. Taylor buys some time, fires down the middle for none. First down at the 44-yard line.
Their timing is down very well.
We talked about the lack of runs. Only 1 designed run the last 4 possessions for Nebraska. Marty Aronoff, our stat man, the number there. There's number 2. Corey Ross hit the hole hard. Corey Ross down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds. A late hit flag coming in as well. Nebraska will take it inside the 10 after the late hit out of bounds.
Horizontally.
After the play, late hit, number 27. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Brandon Harrison's second mistake tonight.
And then once Ross Mike gets to the outside, he has such a burst upfield. It allows him to pick up the first down, and then a very poor decision by the freshman from Dayton, Ohio.
Had no idea where he was in the football field. And you can't. Jamison, one of those young tackles Kirk was talking about. Pressure from Michigan. Taylor underneath. It is Swift. It is 6. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Mike, the reason they've hit a lull is because they're losing that battle up front. Nebraska's defensive front dominating Michigan's offensive line.
No true running back in the game on this formation. The throws to Antonio Best. What a one-handed catch out of bounds in Nebraska.
And that front.
Offset eye with the senior fullback, Brian Thompson. Mike Hart, the tailback. On play action, here is Henny looking at Hart. Out of the backfield, put on the brakes. Nice cut by Hart for the first down across the former, as chosen by the league's coaches. 2nd and 8, play action, Henny flushed, looking downfield, throws to Preston. Was he inbounds? They say no, incomplete, juggling the ball.
A flag down. But
roughing the passer on Nebraska. As Henny was being flushed, it was Carricker who was giving charge. Not sure who was giving pursuit. Let me see.
Roughing the passer. Defense, 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It wasn't Carricker. Well, look at the replay, tell you who it was.
he ran away from Carricker's.
Titus Adams.
Take off toward those 4 receivers.
He comes out, 3rd down. Henny adjusts the play. As you see, there's lots of time on the play clock. Pressure picked up. Throwing for Manningham. He caught it. Touchdown, Michigan. December, the 2005 MasterCard Alamo Bowl. Michigan leads 21-17. Steve Breston awaits a very nice high kick. And a terrific hit that they say was illegal. Wow. I don't know if that was it.
Kick catch interference. Contact against the kicking team. 15 yards. First down.
Bill Callahan's making a very good point.
He's exactly right.
How can you interfere with catching the kick when you catch the kick?
That's the old Halo rule. It's no longer in effect.
It's a hair call, but Breston has to bail out to catch it.
It's only going to cost them 15 yards. The way they turn out quarterbacks, they send them up to the next level. They prepare quarterbacks for the NFL. That had a lot to do with why Chad Henne ended up going to Michigan.
3rd and 4, pressure is picked up. Henne throwing for Avant. Did he bring it in? Oh, what a catch by Avant at the Titus Brothers comes in. 5 DBs for the Huskers. Henny stepping up, taking up, gets another key first down. Beal remains at center. New left guard for Michigan. Second and goal. Play action, Henny looking, running again. Can he get there? Touchdown, Michigan! What a game for Chad Henne. He's thrown 3 and now runs for 1. He has 9 and Matt written on his left wrist there, taped with thoughts of Matt before this game here tonight.
Just it's great to hear those kinds of stories because you always hear about the other side of the spectrum. It's great to hear Gabe Watson and that entire Michigan team getting involved in that.
Courtney Grigsby tries to set up a return that Nebraska desperately needs. Grigsby gives him great field position. The Cornhuskers are still in this one.
Corey Ross on track, mixing him in, running the football.
Run, even sneak a screen in there. Here is Ross.
Look at this.
Left side, got a block, got another one. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. Got to go for 2. It's 28-23. Got to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. 7 carries for 138 yards against Michigan State in this game 2 years ago. They go for 2 to make it 3. Taylor will throw for it and hit it in the back of the end zone with Todd Peterson.
7-4. Do you imagine Michigan finishing 7-5? That would not go over well in Ann Arbor. There is a lot on the line for both these teams.
Haven't lost that many games of the season since 6-6 in '84. Pressure on Henne. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete or a fumble. They're ruling it a fumble on the field, and Nebraska has it at the 17. I'm not sure if he was coming forward or not.
Maybe I'm seeing things. I really thought he was coming forward there, but
it's very close.
The ball looks like it comes out of his hand before it comes forward.
Henne has a very long windup. The empty hand comes through, and wow, what a shock.
Here we come.
Boy, that is so close because he doesn't get the arm. Henne is coming forward with the ball.
Timeout. Michigan.
Oh, Michigan had to use a timeout again. They had to use their final timeout to suggest a replay. I got to tell you,
this is a shame.
Let me just say this. I don't care what happens in the game. If you're going to have replay and not stop the game on key plays, take it out of the game.
That's why it's there.
Take it out of the game.
That's why it's there.
You're here to help the officials who have a very difficult job. You give them a tool, and then they
lost control of the football.
Yes, he did. I would rule that in replay. If you made me rule off that,
you'd say a fumble.
Yeah, I would.
Based on what we've seen, it almost has to be a fumble, but it's still so close. You had to take a look at it.
The quarterback's hand had not started forward when the ball was knocked loose. The play on the field stands at the fumble. First down.
And now, if Nebraska comes back and takes the lead, Michigan will be out of timeouts. Tight-end year in college football. 6 for the first down. 13 for the go-ahead touchdown. Ross, the star of the night, comes in motion. The other star, Taylor, sets and throws. Touchdown! Terrence Nunn! Nebraska leads. 30-3 win in Boulder. All right, here's the deal. 4:24, 65 yards. Michigan out of timeouts. Henne first down throw for Avant. Got the foot down. Gain of 11, first down. Clock stops.
Sometimes you'll see defenses backpedal and become passive. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Hart on second down. First down. Mike Hart takes a shot at the 20, but gets a big gain. Bullock's made the big hit. Daniel, whose brother's got to be in your mind. You're going for it on fourth down. Play clock at 6:05 as Henne from under center looks for Manningham. Couldn't get it.
I think Jason Avant at the bottom of the screen is the go-to guy here.
4th and 8. Will Nebraska bring some heat? Henne looking, throwing toward Manningham. Incomplete. Michigan wanted a flag on Bowman, who made a great defensive play. And the Nebraska defense, the story of the second half, comes up with a big play. Again.
Beat Penn State on the final play. Henne goes back to him again. Boy, looking at Looking at that in her replay, it's the left hand hooked. The right hand, we were caught up in the right hand coming around to deflect the ball, but meanwhile the left hand of Bowman comes around to lock down Manningham.
3rd and 7. If they pick up a first down, the game will be over. They run the toss with Ross, who looks and just comes up 3 yards shy. 107. They'll probably mark it to play with 57. Probably have to kick the ball around 32 seconds left.
But they had to. Defense gave them the ball back, and then they capitalized.
18 seconds left. Michigan sets up a return. A great kick by Cook. Preston will have to make it happen from the 16. Up the middle of the field. Preston tripped at the 37.
Without any timeouts, I think you do. I think that's a good idea. You hit an out cut, try to get it to realistically give yourself a chance.
You see there's a safety back at the end zone. 64 yards. I think that's about the length of the Cordell Stewart pass against Michigan. Henne is sacked, got rid of it. No sack was called. It's incomplete with 2 seconds left. He got rid of it. 64 yards in one play. 2 seconds left. Here's the end of the game as Henne throws. They'll try to set up the hook and ladder. It's in the hands of Preston, who will throw it back to Mike Hart, who looks for Avant, who's got it at midfield, who throws it all the way across the field to Manningham. Play still alive as Manningham sets up Avant to try to flip it back to, looking for a Music City miracle. They're back beyond the original line of scrimmage as it comes across. One of the offensive linemen catches it. It's still a fumble. The game is not over yet. The game is not over yet. Nebraska players are on the field. The play hasn't been whistled dead yet. Hang on a second here. This play is still alive as Ecker goes down the field for Michigan, and he's finally brought down at the 15-yard line. The game is over. Nebraska wins. There should be a flag on the field for Nebraska players coming on.
I'm thinking the play is dead, but Manningham kept it alive. Little option pitch back to Avant. Now he's motioning back. And now you got a lineman in the mix here. And once that's right, the ball's still alive. That is still alive.
Because it was a back, and you'll see all the Nebraska players on the field there. That's a penalty. Only fitting that in this night of incorrect or wrong calls, another one, exclamation points the game.
Mike,
line scrimmage to 34. Go ahead, bud.
Very, very fortunate for Nebraska that they had a couple defenders paying attention, because you had 2 defenders giving the effort and continuing to play it out because they saw a guy running, and the rest of these players started to celebrate with their teammates. This is the crucial play right here. Once you get the lateral, that is a lateral from Avant. You have an effort there to go up and make a play by Beal. Now that ball is still loose. Once Mike Hart got his hands on the ball, you're looking at the field, and I'm thinking, get it to Preston.
It's Tyler Ecker who's running. It's Zach Bowman is downfield here, Herbie. There are Michigan players on the field also, so it should have been offsetting penalties.
Yeah, Bowman is there to make the play.
Wow.
Home.